Sounds like a bunch of the defensive backs had a good day. Judge Collier, there's been some positive buzz about him this spring in terms of just being in a great spot physically, mentally, all those things to have a big year for Carolina. So Judge, Vicari, Quay'sheed Scott at the nickelback spot where he continues to battle Gerald Kilgore. Chris, I really think the more I hear, I think that's going to be like a just true rotation there. Like I've said that for a while, but as I've said that, I was kind of, you and I had, would it be Q Scott first? Would it be Gerald Kilgore first? It's kind of maybe depending on the day. Maybe one of us has been right. Maybe the other's been right on a different day. Maybe we're both right, man. Like maybe that's a true co-starter situation. Like defensive tackle in 2024, linebacker in 2024 and 2025, it has not mattered who went out there first. It really was kind of an even split, or depending on the day, maybe a guy's just playing well and they say, hey, we're going to ride this hot hand, so to speak. But for the most part, you would just call them co-starters. Like nobody is, the starter, so to speak. Jalen Kilgore was the starter at nickelback.
Yeah.
Like I wonder if Gerald and Q Scott are going to just kind of be co-starters. The longer this goes, the more I just wouldn't be surprised if we just see a ton of both those guys, man.
And maybe it gives you the ability to play matchups a little more. Like one thing we've heard about Quay'sheed Scott is really like physical player, likes to hit people, can play the run. Does that allow you to match up a little bit more situationally? Maybe so. And those guys have some positional versatility too. Like Kilgore can play some safety. Scott, I think, could play, not that I'm sitting here putting him in the, hey, who's the third corner conversation, but like he can play corner if needed. I think the third corner conversation goes more to a DeMarcus Leach or a Cassie Barnes as a true freshman, Leach being a sophomore. But yeah, I think it's one of those positions that kind of day by day, you can think, hey, today maybe it's Kilgore, today maybe it's Scott. Those guys have both had days where they've had really good practices, but I did think it was noteworthy that Scott was one of the guys that apparently flashed during the scrimmage. And I think that's a positive sign, because you want to keep that competition pretty healthy there too. And maybe that's exactly how it turns out. Like you said, maybe we see a lot of both of them.